So how do we maintain effective communication to have a healthy romantic relationship and to elevate ourselves and to boost our happiness? Because it's so important and it's constant work as well. I just want to add that in because it's not like you communicate about that once and it's done. I think it's actually like, you never stop communicating, especially if you want to build and maintain that happy, healthy romantic relationship.
Agreed. So this is the part that we can get into a little bit more specific. So when it comes to cisgender heterosexual relationships, and it's very important, I want to be as clear as possible with how I identify some of these elements. So specifically with the cisgender heterosexual relationships between a man and a woman, it's important for them to understand that their brains are not designed the same. Biologically, we're not the same. Our bodies are not the same. That doesn't mean good or bad. It's just a fact. Okay, we're not designed the same. And what that means is that different parts of our brains light up at different times. And the needs that men need versus the needs that women need are very, very different. So when we try to coexist in a living space, there can be a lot of unintentional disrespect or unintentional hurt. That's just by default, okay? One of the number one things I like to teach my couples is ask curious questions before you attack, okay? So we very often can make an assumption of, my husband left the glass on the table again, right? And he left it on the table and I haven't ever brought this up with him, but like I already washed all the dishes or I already did whatever X, Y, and Z, and he left that there again and he did it just to piss me off. Okay, that's the narrative that goes on in a lot of people's minds. And this goes vice versa, by the way, for any other significant person. So we might think, so-and-so did this just to piss me off, right? Their spouse. And what happens is we are then reacting instead of taking a step back and asking curious questions. So what I like to teach my clients is, instead of saying, we have to remember we are not parents, okay? We are not parenting our adult spouse. Very important. You are not mother and you are not father. Very important.